So Pengo is one of my favorite games from the 80s. I think it's literally one of the best games. I don't think people actually understand how to play Pengo, or the complexities, or the different things that are going on that you can do. Everyone thinks you just squash the Sno Bees, and well, that's true. There's a lot more to the game that makes it really interesting and well balanced. So this is my Pengo that I restored. I restore all my games. It was pretty beat up. It wasn't that bad, but it was pretty beat up. It's got the original marquee up there. That's a reproduction control panel, and that's the original bezel. It does have a new piece of glass, because the original piece of glass, I think, was missing. The coin doors have been sandblasted and repainted. And I spray painted with a high volume, high pressure, I think that's what it's called. Not the high volume, low pressure paint. The only thing I screwed up on the paint is I wanted like a semi-gloss or a eggshell to match what the game should be, but they actually, that's what I asked for, but I got flat, and I didn't realize it until it was painted. So it's kind of annoying because my side art, which is a reproduction from this old game, is falling off because it doesn't stick very well. So I have to re-stick it every so often. I'm going to eventually repaint it. So I'm going to show you how to play Pengo, but I'm going to do it on MAME because it's hard to really record a CRT while you're playing it. So I'm going to show you the little tips and tricks through MAME. Now on this one, I do have the J-Rock multi-Pengo. And I believe I always play, popcorn version. And that is currently my high score, 147,900. And that takes about 15 minutes, I think, to get.
So in Pengo, you are a penguin through this maze of ice cubes, and you're being chased by these Sno Bees. And if these Sno Bees catch you, they'll kill you. And you can see there's 3 Sno Bees on the screen, and there's also, you see 3 eggs. And you saw them flash at the beginning of the game. So there's a couple ways to kill Sno Bees. You can squish them by pushing on a block. That's the way everyone thinks to kill them. But there's a couple other ways. Notice the flashing blocks when we start. Those are Sno Bee eggs. If you push on a block that has an egg in it, and when it's next to another block, it will disintegrate. Normally, if you push on a block and it's not next to anything, it will slide as far as it can go. If it's next to something, it disintegrates. So you can push blocks and squish Sno Bees, or you can disintegrate the blocks that have the eggs in them. Now you get 100 extra points, which is 25% more points to squish the Sno Bee eggs, and it's easy because they can't kill you. Right? They're still in the egg form. Another interesting thing about the eggs is you'll see that the Sno Bees actually will destroy ice cubes. They will never destroy one that has their own egg in them. Okay? So you can use that strategically when you're playing the game to hide behind something that has an egg in it. There's another way to kill a Sno Bee. If it's against the wall and you push down and hit the button against the wall, they get stunned, and then you can run over them. And that's worth 100 points. Now that's the least valuable of all the ways of killing them. So you don't want to do that. But it works in a pinch. Now notice that when we went to the when we finished, there was a bonus depending on how long it took us to kill Sno Bees. So there's a strategy, obviously, of trying to kill a Sno Bees very fast. And you can do that by knocking out those Sno Bee eggs as soon as you can, and then squishing the Sno Bees. So that's one strategy for getting points, but it's not the best. The best way I'm going to show you is in a second. However, before we do that, I want to point out that if you squish one Sno Bee, it's worth 400 points. If you squish with one ice cube, it's worth 400 points. But if you get more than one at a time, it gets worth more points. You can get, I think you get 1,600 points if you squish 2 with one ice cube, which is really good. So one thing you might be able to do is use, if you get 2 against the wall, use the wall, oh, he didn't die, to stun them and then whack them with an ice cube. If you get 3 with one ice cube, I think it's 3,200 points, so you get significantly more points if you get Sno Bees, multiple Sno Bees with an ice cube. So that's something you want to try to do if you can. Notice these diamond blocks. These diamond blocks cannot be destroyed by you or the Sno Bees. If you try to squish them or you try to disintegrate them, they won't die. They won't slide. And that's the key to Pengo, is actually the diamond blocks. Because if you get 3 diamond blocks in a row, like so, good things happen. Oh no. If you get it in a row in the middle of the board. Okay, now I have to think about how I'm going to get this to work. Okay, that's alright. So we're going to get this, we're going to try to get these blocks in a row. And you can use, again, these egg blocks strategically. Notice that block is an egg block, and they will not destroy that, which is convenient because they often screw up your game or your strategy when you are trying to get these diamond blocks in a row. And this is what really makes Pengo fun, because it's really hard. Well, not really hard to get a diamond block, but it's a strategy. I'm gonna pause it for a second. That is, you get huge points when you see what I'm going to do, and it's a huge advantage to get the diamond blocks in a row. But you also really put yourself at risk in doing so, because as you're trying to arrange these diamond blocks, the Sno Bees are going to try to kill you. So if I get them in a row, though, look at what happens. I'm going to get 10,000 points for that, which is a huge amount of points. And to make it even better, the Sno Bees are going to become stunned, and then you can kill them easily. So you can also kill them. You can kill them real quick, and then you might be able to get your bonus at the end of game bonus too. Although it usually takes some time to get them lined up. So I didn't get any bonus for the time bonus, but I got 10,000 points, which is amazing. And then again, it freezes all the Sno Bees. Now. Again, you want to try to always do that. And it's kind of hard for me because I'm playing on a keyboard, but you can get a lot of points really quickly. One of the other strategies for doing this is actually kill all but 2. Kill all the Pengo eggs, or the Sno Bee eggs, and then kill all but 2 of the Sno Bees themselves. And then that gives you more advantage and more time. Here, I'm going to try to kill them both with one. I missed it. With one thing. So there's a huge advantage of getting those ice blocks. Now, those diamond blocks lined up. Now, sometimes you can't get the diamond blocks lined up in the center. Just something happens. Too many cubes are gone, or the Sno Bees eat your diamond blocks, or eat your ice blocks that you're trying to use to arrange them. You can also get the diamond blocks lined up at the edge. Now, if you do it at the edge, it's not nearly as valuable, but it's a lot easier to do. If you do it at the edge, you'll still freeze all the Sno Bees, but you only get 5,000 points rather than 10,000 points. Still, that's the same amount you can get even as the maximum bonus you get in the time bonus. So, and again, you freeze all the Sno Bees, so you can kill them all real quickly and safely. So the real strategy to Pengo is try to get the diamond blocks in a row, in the center of the game. You're going to get a ton of points. You're going to freeze the Sno Bees, and you may, if you do it quickly, get the bonus with the time bonus. The hard thing is, though, and this is the beauty of the Pengo, is especially as the game goes on, it gets harder and harder to do this, and it's a trade-off. You could kill the Sno Bees real fast, or you could run around and try to get these diamonds in a row for maximum points while the Sno Bees chase you. You'll get a ton more points lining up those diamond blocks and putting them in a row. You do that two or three of the boards, and you're going to get more points than you can ever get by just killing Sno Bees. So that's the key.